Hey folks, it's the Notion. It's about 4 in the morning and having trouble sleeping, bored out of my mind. Figured why not make a new knife video. It's been a while and I picked up a few new pieces. So let's take a look. A couple of these might have been in a prior video, I'm not sure, but for the most part these are new. We'll start over here. These are from World War I. This is the 1917 trench knife, or 1918, depending on who you speak to. This one was manufactured by LF&C. It's marked US LF&C 1917. Pyramid on the knuckle guards. Pyramids. And that goes with this jewel 1918 scabbard. I don't know if you could read that. Okay, next we'll take a look at the 1918 MK1 brass knuckle trench knife. This one here is also made by LF&C. Originally, they were issued with rounded guards. This one was reissued in World War II, and a lot of the guys didn't like the protruding guard. It didn't fit well against the skin, so they would grind it down till it looked something like this. And that goes with this original LF&C scabbard, LF&C 1918. Now usually they have these two little prongs over here to attach it to a belt, but they were made like crap and would fall off. So somebody here riveted a leather strap to use as a belt loop. Next we'll take a look at the machine gunner's Bolo. This is the model 1917 CT version, made by Plum, St. Louis. You could read here, it's marked Plum, St. Louis, 1918. On the other side, JS model 1917 CT. These were basically issued to clear brush, or I guess as a last resort defensive weapon. Now, scabbard for it is marked AK Company 1918, and it looks like RHS. I'm assuming that's the inspector. The scabbard is in two parts. Here's the inner scabbard. Looks like some kind of sewn-on skin. Metal throat, feels like wood, and canvas with another tip to fit in. That's the machine gunner's Bolo. Next we have definitely new one. It's a John Eck Commando knife. Now, this is a Model 1. It's got one sharpened side and a half false edge. Rock maple handles, poured lead rivets, full tang construction, full width, all for the lanyard. Now, serial numbers on these, 1 stands for Model 1. And then they had a letter number system. The numbers would go up to 999, and then the next letter in the alphabet would be added. So this is 1M66, and is what, the 13th letter. So this is the 13,066 Model M1 made. And This one here does not have the Hamden, Connecticut stamping. Some of the early ones didn't. Most of them did, but this is an authentic Jonek Commando knife, and this is a very early sheath, scabbard, whatever, that did come with this knife originally. Again, that's Jonek. Up here we have the M2 paratrooper switchblade, made for cutting shroud lines. Easy one-handed opening. It's brown bone pick handles, and let's see, it's made by Schrade Cutco, and it says Schrade Cutco, Walden, New York, and U.S. patent December 21, 09, September 1310, and June, can't read. Again, M2 paratrooper jump knife. Now here we have the Marine Raider Stiletto, made by Camilla's Cutlery. There were only about a little over 14,000 of these made, so it's quite rare, but they were made like crap. The handle is basically made out of pot metal, and most of them are falling apart today. This handle did hold up pretty well. No real damage to it. And also, the blade was a little longer when it was issued. The tips would commonly break off. Again, the knife wasn't made too well, and the guys would just put a new point on it. And again, Camilla's Cutlery, Marine Raider Stiletto, and that goes with this leather sheath here. This is a Type 1. Tell Type 1 because it has the throat staples and the steel plates. Very similar to the M6 scabbard, but a little bit different. It's earlier, it does predate the M6. Next, we have another USMC knife. This is the Kabar, or the MK2. This is a World War II issue Kabar, small USMC. Kabar on the other side, leather washer handle, pin pommel, but you can tell pin goes through both sides, and it's the thin pommel. Very nice knife, and that goes with common leather Boynton sheath. Sewn, stapled. And last but not least, we have a M3 trench knife. This is a blade dated Robeson cutlery, and you can see US M3 RC Company, 1943. Handle is in pretty damn good condition. If you notice here, I don't know if you can make it out or not, but the cross cannon cartouche, that is its ordnance mark, unlike the other M3s that use the typical flaming bomb. Robeson Cutlery used the crossed cannons and put it on the thumb part of the guard. Now, this Robeson was issued with an M6 made by Milsko. US M6, Milsko 1943, and There is the flaming bomb. And that is it.